Namaskar and Jain. Last video we have discussed about what is proxy, type of proxy, implicit, explicit, forward and reverse. Now I'm just going to directly move you was this is a ZIA dashboard. You can also see this is a ZIA dashboard. Okay. And what I'm just going to share with you before start, help.gscaler.plot will help you a lot. Most of the thing you can get over here. What I'm just going to share in my live experience, and I'm going to share what I have learned, some configuration part and also. So I'm starting with that. I have a hard document. First, you need to know how the traffic flow is. The normal traffic flow, if I'm just go and start with the traffic flow, the normal traffic flow is in proxy. What happened? This is your office or home. I'm just, this is your laptop. You type google.com. The traffic is goes somewhere in the proxy will reach out to the google.com server. Okay, this will be the communication and this will be your communication. It's two-way. In middle someone is doing help you to get the destination server. You cannot go directly to the internet. This is the main funda of ZIA. This is your forward proxy. Last I have asked you what ZIA do. It's a forward proxy. Okay. Now types, how the traffic will be forwarded: pack file, Zscaler, ZRE, and IPsec. Today I will just cover this, and next I will cover these two with the configuration part as well. Now, if I'm just asking what happened if it isn't, because as you know Zscaler is cloud based, means CLOUD, cloud based. Then how Zscaler will help you to connect? Now I'll just give you one more important information about Zscaler. It is Google. You have to ask ZSCALR DAPS Zscaler data center map. If you go open it, see this is your भाई बोला तो reject मत कर, accept यार ना मैंने. So if I'm just go to India, then we have Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata. Oh, now it's in Kolkata. Okay, Hyderabad, Chennai have 3 data centers. We have Mumbai. Okay, divided data center has been increased globally. Same thing if you just go and check the Prisma have the same kind of data center over globally. What you are going to connect, if you are going to connect with the Zscaler, then how you can go to connect? First, I am connecting with based on the document. I'm not going to GRE pack file or everything. I'm just giving you an overview. Before that, I'm just give you a ZSCA alias Zscaler PUBLIC ZEN about Zscaler public service edge. A global public service edge Zscaler. Okay. Zscaler can configure server globally ZIA public service edge across its cloud. The public service edge address is not listed in the traffic but dynamically address every public service edge known about. You can use when the working on you can follow the IP global public service edge. Okay, getting my point? Public service edge, back server. So what public service edge is? I'm taking help from Zscaler portal. I hope there will be no issue. This is only creating for sharing my knowledge and education purpose. I do not have any intention to use this, but yes, global one. Then see, this is your GRE one. This is your IPsec, IPsec GRE. Okay. Now I'm just give you a context. Minimizing this one. It is in cloud. Cloud means there is no such Hawai baat, but yeah, we have a DC data center. That is your cloud. This is a physical one. Physical data center located somewhere in Chennai, Kolkata. One DC is Kolkata DC, and one is Mumbai. Okay. Now someone is sitting in, I can take Assam. You have created a office. I'm just taking, this is your office, multi-storage building. You have a 7th floor office in Assam. Then how you are just going to connect this DC? You can connect via GRE or via IPsec. This is the two option you have if you have a building and office. Okay. How? Here what you have to do, either you have a, means basically you need a L3 device which can support your GRE and IPsec, like your router or your firewall. Okay, clear? Now in the DC, all the DC have a public IP like 180.181. I'm just taking 183. Then if you just go and know how GR is working or IPsec is working, then in GR you need two public IP to connect over the internet, because you are in Assam, it is in Kolkata, you cannot go and directly connect. If someone is from other state in India, then how you will go to connect to the other DCs? You cannot go and drop a fiber from them. That is not feasible. It's an costly. If it is not feasible, that's why we are going to go for IPsec or GRE. Then here you are just going to create a tunnel. How? The best practice is, as per the Zscaler, if you are Assam, then Kolkata will be your nearest, and then you can go a secondary one. If Kolkata DC is somehow down or something is working or maintenance is happening, then what you have to do? The traffic will go automatically to the secondary. It's might be Chennai, might be Kolkata, or might be there is also a data center is in Delhi. Then it is go via Delhi. Then you have to configure. You cannot configure 4, but yeah, you configure 2. At least one goes down, then it will go to the nearest one. This how GRE and IPsec works. If I go and give you an overview of it, this is an overview, not any configuration or something like that. I'm go to your Zscaler cloud. Okay. Now removing this one. If I'm just going, now see, administrator, location, static IP, GR. You can see there is static IP created, and you have to create a GRE tunnel. This is a primary data center, this is your secondary data center, and this is your local office IP address. Okay, this is your GRE configuration, and based on that, see, if you just add, you can just find one static IP. Okay, then data center, then internal IP range means which IP range you have your internal office. You have internal local private IP range now, 192.168 or 10.10 or something, that it ups to you which kind of traffic is in your local data center. You have to share with them. Then I'll just show you the configuration. I'll just give you the context. Then what will be the IPsec? See, VPN credential. This will be your IPsec. Okay, either you can go for URL, FQDN, or you can go for static IP. Both the way you can configure your IPsec. This way, how we are just going to connect to your office to the nearest Zscaler data center, you can say. Yes, this is the scenario. Okay. Now I do have another option, that is your ZCC. It's called ZCC. This is the application you have to install on your system. Like what? I think most of you heard about GP Global Protect, the application you need to install on your system. Yeah, VPN. Like if you are using 40 git, then there is an option you have to install 40 client. If you are using Cisco, that any connect is your VPN, correct? That the application you need to install on your system. Now moving to a small scenario. Why need VPN? VPN. What is the use of VPN, virtual private network? And one more thing, for the interview, if someone is asking what is VPN, don't say that you have virtual private network. You have to give an explanation. Okay, that is also you're good. Now I'm just give you example. Someone is asking what is VPN, virtual private network. अरे भाई वो उसको पता है, ही नोज व्हाट इज वीपीएन का मतलब क्या है, वर्चुअल प्राइवेट नेटवर्क. यू हैव टू एक्सप्लेन लाइक इफ you are just give answer, VPN is my private virtual private network which is help me to connect from a external public facing internet uh, to my local office or my internal office network. Like what happened, give you example along with that. Like what, लाइक ये द ये तो अमेरिका है भाई. मैं उतना दूर जाना नहीं चाह रहा हूँ फिलहाल के लिए. मैं अपने देश में ही रहता हूँ फिलहाल के लिए. एंड आई वांट टू डू समथिंग माय कंट्री, बट आई नो कब कर पाएंगे पता नहीं, बट यस डेफिनेटली आई विल डू. आई ओपन एजुकेशन सेंटर. विद्या सर्वदायिनी विद्या. सो ये कोलकाता है. ओके, तो हम जस्ट जूमिंग आउट. हाँ, बाय द टाइम मुझे खान सर बहुत पसंद है. विशाल दिव्या कृति सर का मैं वीडियो बहुत बार देखता रहता हूँ. मेरा टॉपिक से बाहर है, फिर भी आई जस्ट गो एंड फॉलो देम. संदीप भाई का मुझे अच्छा लगता है, वो उनका भी अच्छा वीडियो बनाते हैं, वो उनका भी मुझे अच्छा लगता है. लेकिन सबसे ज़्यादा है विशाल दिव्याकृति सर. उनका आईपीएस का जो आईएएस आईपीएस का जो वीडियो है, देश के लिए जानने के लिए उनका जो फ्लो है, बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा है. चलिए डिफरेंट टॉपिक है, अच्छे इंसान भी हैं. नाउ कम टू द पॉइंट. सोचो ये मेरा देश है और इसमें मैं बैठा हूँ कहीं पे एक छोटा सा गांव में. ठीक है, मेरा गांव में ही है, बैठा हूँ मैं. है शिखरपुर, एस एच आई के एच एफ यू, शिखरपुर में मैं बैठा हूँ. नाउ मेरा ऑफिस है गुड़गांव में, या सोचो बैंगलोर में, हेड ऑफिस है बैंगलोर में. अब यहाँ से मैं अपने घर में मेरा लोकल ब्रॉडबैंड है जो मैं वो कनेक्ट करके रखा हूँ. ठीक है, उसी के साथ मैं इंटरनेट कनेक्टेड हूँ. ना इस छोटे से गांव से अगर मैं यहाँ तक पहुँचने की कोशिश करूँ तो कैसे पहुँच पाऊँगा. थोड़ा मुश्किल है, नहीं बहुत ही मुश्किल था पहले. तो अभी क्या सिचुएशन हुआ है, एक सॉल्यूशन निकाला, VPN. इसका क्या सॉल्यूशन है कि भाई आपका जो लैपटॉप है उसमें मैं एक एप्लीकेशन इंस्टॉल कर दूँ. ठीक है, एप्लीकेशन क्या करेगा, आपका जो इंटरनेट है, मतलब जो खुद का जो आपने लोकल आईएसपी खरीद के रखा है, उसके थ्रू वो एक वर्चुअल नेटवर्क क्रिएट करेगा, सिक्योर टनल क्रिएट करेगा विथ योर जो डीसी का फायरवॉल है, या आपका एएचओ का, या आपका ब्रांच का जो फायरवॉल है. सोचो कोलकाता में मेरा कोई ऑफिस नहीं है, देन आई हैव टू कनेक्ट टू गुड़गांव. करेक्ट, आई एम डायरेक्ट टू कनेक्ट टू द गुड़गांव और बैंगलोर. तो व्हाट हैव टू डू, from Kolkata, my office network, local network, say I have to just try to connect to a virtual one. I don't think that I'm just going to Russia. No, not like that. But I'm just, this is your office firewall, HO or branch. Then you have to connect to your branch firewall public IP with my public IP with without facing any challenges or any issue, no extra cost, nothing. You have to just create a portal, it will connect to your office network, and then you are coming to, as per the policy, you have to access the internal resources. Correct. Now Same thing, Zscaler are also doing the same thing. Control it, control delete. I'm sitting in my location, in my village. Okay, my village, I do have a connection in my ISP. Then how are you going to connect? Then Zscaler is doing what is your local or nearest DC, Zen or public Zen, public service edge. It will automatically connect that one. You no need to do anything. Means if I'm in Kolkata, Shikharpur, Rajharhat, something like that, then it will going to automatically connect to my Kolkata DC. If my Kolkata DC is not available, then it will go to my nearest one like Delhi. Okay, same thing, like so many countries do not have their own DC, like we have 200 or countries, or you can see there is no such data center. Then how, if they are going to purchase or going to ask DC, asking for a DC, then how they will connect? They will go for the nearest country data center. If India data center goes down, we are nearest data center, not going for the Pakistan one, but yeah, we are going for the Singapore data center, like Bangladesh or something like that. They will go into Singapore data center or something like that. If something that the Bangladesh can go for India data center as well. One for need to know, we have a China. This is the separated data center and dedicated data center they have. Okay, previously there was a data center in Rus, but due to the global geopolitics issue, the Rus data center has totally stopped, migrated to a Kazakhstan. Nearest data center will be Kazakhstan. So this is the scenario, and I think Zscaler has totally stopped their service in Rus based on the US and America conflict due to Ukraine war. So this is the global situation. I'm not going to deep on that. So this is the scenario. Now come to GCC. GCC. Uh, mm, yes. Uh, ZCC. Zscaler Client Connect. Sorry, it's GCC ones, not GZ. Zscaler Client Connector. So this is a one application it will going to install on your system. It will go, and then you can see there is a virtual adapter has been created on your interface, where ncp.cpl you can able to see there is a virtual interface has been created. From there the traffic will move based on the routing that you have done. Now one question is tenant. What is tenant? I think based on my, like all the data center have the capability, like not only you have purchased a Zscaler, there is so many user they have connected that Zscaler. Though then you have a tenant option. Then if you are going to go to the Zscaler based on the policy, they are called road warriors. Based on the policy, you can get the policy, and policy, I'll just give you an overview of Go administrator. Okay, they are called as mobile portal. Someone is asking you, you can just check with the mobile portal. This is your mobile portal. That's it. Okay. Now another option is your pack. We are doing the pack. That is your pack file. Yes. This is the how many user you have. This is a client connector portal, device enroll app, and everything is there. I'll go one by one, which I know definitely I'll share with you. Now the last one is your pack. Proxy auto configuration. Someone is asking what is going to do. Same thing. This is your Java script that you are give you the instruction. यहाँ से जाना, यहाँ से नहीं जाना, इसको छोड़ो, इसको पकड़ो. I'll just give you there's two option. Direct, if you are just ask them direct, आपको कोई चेक नहीं करेगा, means you are VIP, आपको छोड़ दिया जाएगा. Proxy, direct to proxy means you have to check. जैसे क्या होता है ना, हम आम आदमी होते हैं, मतलब ये वो, दिस इज नॉट केजरीवाल सर का आम आदमी, दिस इज अ कॉमन मैन, आई एम जस्ट यूजिंग द कॉमन मैन. अगर आप यू आर जस्ट गोइंग टू समवेयर कॉमन मैन, देयर इज सो मेनी checks you have to stop the signals and all. But if you are have a monthly minister, something like that, then you don't need to do anything. You have to just go anywhere, and there is no, you don't need to wait in a signal, and you are getting a VIP treatment. Even if they will go, you have to stop in a signal, and you have to wait for a jam until they will reach their destination. You have to wait. This is the normal scenario in our country. So even sometime what happened, ministers, family men are also getting treated as a VIP and VVIP. So a different topic, sorry. Now I'm going to give you a documentation of documents. Now simple method, traffic forwarding summary, pack, 4 methods, pack, Zscaler client connector, GRE and IPsec. Okay. Now moving forward. See, this is the option forwarding method. This is also getting from Zscaler. If you can go and check Zscaler, who have this information is available in Zscaler help portal. Main office, small office, GRE, IPsec, pack, all. But a laptop, it cannot connect IPsec GRE. It should be go pack file or client connector. See, mobile platforms, mobility platforms means if you're just traveling or moving, that mobile Android. So this is the one. This is the same thing that you have just written. This tablet shows the method of forwarding Zscaler cloud market. So you have to go and read a little bit. In pack file scenario, this is the pack file scenario. See, this is basically your laptop browser pack file has been installed all your. Now going to the Zscaler DC. One thing Zscaler always recommended that please go and take a pack file, hosted pack file will be on Zscaler cloud. I'm just told you the VIP treatment. If it is in direct, this Amazon is direct. Paisa hai, so you can go direct. So Amazon will go direct, and if the small size need to be checked, then it will go to proxy. Direct means it will go direct. No need to go via proxy. And if return direct, return to proxy. Okay, two things you need to remember. Same thing is written over auto proxy configure, simply specify text infrastructure browser based traffic to a proxy server instead of directly to destination server. It contains a JavaScript that specifies the proxy server and operational additional parameters such as TCP port number when and under what circumstances a browser forward the traffic in proxy server. Simple hai. You have configure a pack. It will I'll just show you. 1 minute. Proxy pack, hosted pack file. If you just go and check, and just give you an example. This is your pack. Return direct, return to proxy. You can just go and check. This is the return to proxy. There is an option proxy gateway hosted secondary gateway country by bypass. There is so many options over there. You can get the strings over there. Now same thing over written over here, major browsers supported. So basically the script will be, you have to put the pack file configuration over here, settings. So script, you have to put the URL IP address what you have created, you have to put over there. You cannot go and put manually in every system. It is basically configured by your group policy from AD. It will push by your age, and if you have Google Chrome also it will push via Google Chrome. You don't need to go and push every machine. It will just push via your group policy. Now similar zip clip pack file. See, this is the option that it has been created. No, side apart Gcloud by default, each customer can create its own pack file under the own file Gcloud Cloud. Most significant advantage it hosted the pack file available to gateway and ओके Gcloud recommend क्या करता है वो भी लिखा हुआ है विजिबल पैक फाइल सर्वर इंस्टेड आईपी एड्रेस पब्लिक सर्विसेज बेस्ड ऑन द जिसे पैक फाइल सर्वर व्हेन द destination down somehow you can get over there that Gcloud recommended to host it in the Gcloud cloud. Now same thing, cloud connector, one app to connect all of them, means the same I have already told you. ZCC is the first client, secure internet access. ZIA, ZPA for both you have to connect CC. If you are out of the office, this is not mandatory, you can also use this if you are in your office as well. There is an option trusted and off trusted network. We'll talk to this in detail. Features, you can just go and installation, one step enrollment device, 16 device, something is over like that. Now this is a description how it will work and what will we have to do. Okay, see, this is what one app. Now what will help? Internet access, ZIA and ZPA. You can configure forwarding option, configure HTTP connect, and you can use pack. See, one thing need to be requested, pack is only able to use only in ZIA, not in ZPA. Okay. Once you with VPN client, full or split tunnel means you do have your environment a proxy, correct? Existing proxy. Also for that you can also use that one as well. You have to just bypass this proxy. There is an option, or you can use full or split tunnel. Now it is come to GRE. I've already told you static IP required. Okay, compatible device, कौन सा डिवाइस यू कैन यूज सिस्को राउटर IP6 जूनिपर फोर्टिनेट सभी में चलता है. सो पालो ऑल्टो इन लोगों ने शायद लिखा नहीं, सो यू कैन डू इट पालो ऑल्टो एज वेल. ओके, नाउ सेम थिंग GRE कैसे कॉन्फ़िगर होगा, हाउ यू जस्ट कॉन्फ़िगर एंड सम डॉक्यूमेंट्स ओवर देयर. GRE basics, I have already told you have to create two GRE, one is primary and secondary. This is the option that you can going to see, and here is some information. Now GRE, primary, secondary, site 1, site 2, and IPsec VPN tunnel basic scenario. If you are just going to create IPsec, the same scenario, you have to just use IP or your domain, both or scenario, it will work. This is some note. Okay, so this is a VPN with failover. If you need to primary and secondary, then you can just create the same thing. This is an overview of the traffic flow on ZIA. Okay, so for today it's covering this part. From next day I'll just go and start with the dashboard. Okay, what we can just go and see in the dashboard, then analysis, then policy creation. I'll just go and create every policy in front of you, and then step by step I'll go for the ZCC and configuring the ZCC. I have to update ZCC and all. I'll just give you a glance of it, but what I know I'll definitely share with you with the 100%. थैंक यू. जय हिंद सबको. बाय.